afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla.
And I'm Heather.
And today we're going to talk about, Dark Night of the Soul. But first, we just wanted to say hi, everybody. Hi, Linda. Oh, hi, Ron. And Ruth, yay, I haven't seen you in a bit. And Epiphany.
Yeah, all those names.
Wow. And Linda Sandova, Chris MK, MJ420. I love it. How is everybody today? We were just getting some rain, so you might hear it, although it seems to have abated a bit right at the moment. But I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. And let's go over to Heather and her cards.
Okie doke.
We hope you enjoyed the last show on spiritual growth basics. I thought it was a pretty good show myself. And today we're going to do Dark Night of the Soul, which is pretty much ego death and what's the other one? The other word?
Midlife crisis.
Oh yeah, even a midlife crisis works, but we'll get to that in a bit. Yay for rain, you're right. We really haven't had a lot of rain, and this is our rainy season, so I'm glad it's here. It keeps the pool full. The pool full.
And we don't have to fill it every day.
Yeah. What have we got? So this is what are you throwing the cards for? What's
okay, this is who we are and what we're doing.
No, I mean the general thing. Is that just the cards for the day, or
that's just what we need to know
for right now?
Right.
Okay. Great.
So we're all working with our faith. Oh, this card, in case you can't see it, is, I'll put it over here, innocence. So we're working on our faith, and the challenge is that we keep changing our mind.
Yes.
About things. So it kind of challenges our faith a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, our poor soul is innocent of any of this stuff that's going on in our minds, but we keep working with integrity. Now, if we do things in the right order, this is what we need to do in order to overcome our changes in mind, we're going to find that we are worthy and everything we're doing is as it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's basically what those altogether mean. We're on the right track, and of course, changing minds is going to affect your faith. You're like, am I going crazy? Or, wait a minute, that didn't happen. Maybe it's not right. You know, changing our minds. But as long as we keep our integrity and do things in the right order, we will come up with we are worthy, and that what we're doing is worthy, and that we are on the right track. Okay?
Well, you have to change your mind when you're going through an awakening, because
That's
you're leaving behind so many things,
I know,
right?
so it keeps you...
Hey, Gino, nice to see you. And Deb McCain, that's great. And Gina M., welcome, everybody.
Yes.
We're so glad to have you on a Saturday afternoon. So today, I guess we'll go back to Face Cam and our first topic, which is, of course, the Dark Night of the Soul.
Exactly.
So what is it? It's a phase we go through as part of our awakening process. Literally, the death of our egos. Our ego is our belief, our false personality, our identity, and pretty much everything about us up until the point that we hit this dark night of the soul. Have you ever felt alone in the universe? Have you ever felt that things just weren't working out? Like you're just going through the motions, but you don't really know why? Have no sense of direction? Feeling like you've lost all hope? This sounds so grim.
I know, but dark nights of the soul are hard.
A dark night of the soul is a spiritual and existential crisis. And those who have been through them, like we have, you know what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Most of us go through at least one one ego death in our lifetime, but usually many more. And it's almost always caused by crisis, great disappointment, heartache, or illness, divorce, losing your job, those types of things.
And-
And we don't really like to talk about them.
No, they're very personal, and nobody likes to talk about them.
Yeah, it's they're tough to talk about because they are so personal and so painful.
And
Even when you get through them.
even when you get through, I don't want to tell anybody about that.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true. If you don't go for the change, if you resist it, things get worse. You feel worse. Life gets worse, and eventually you're gonna end up having to go through it anyway.
yeah.
While some people turn to religion, others turn to spirituality. Some people turn to drugs. Some people turn to alcohol. Some people turn to psychology, addictions, mind-numbing external pursuits. We kind of added drugs, social media, television, alcohol, and technology because
Anything you can depend that you go to for solace.
oh, Linda, I'm so sorry you broke your ankle.
Oh, well, we hope you can
Whoa.
stay as long as you can. But,
Sending you healing energy.
oh yeah, I've missed the last stair too.
Thank God I didn't break my ankle doing it though.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, since we've been born, we're influenced by our family and what the family believes and what is deemed as being acceptable or unacceptable.
True.
And then the education system and religious community and jobs and peers and news and social media and news media, they all influence what we believe and to be able to be acceptable to fit in.
True.
So we repress parts of ourselves that for whatever reason have been deemed unacceptable. To a person who's brought into the motion of modern society, life can feel like it's on autopilot. Do this, don't do this, do this, don't do this, or just, set it up and go. We're guided by our ego and the habits based entirely on arbitrary and subjective conditioning from our culture. I mean, who said you can't cry?
Yeah, who made up that rule?
Yeah, who made up that rule?
I don't like that rule.
Arbitrary rule.
Exactly.
Somebody who didn't like it made up that rule. Okay.
True.
At some point, there is a rude awakening. It could be a tragedy or an experience of a non-ordinary state of consciousness.
In other words, a spiritual experience.
Exactly.
The way they wrote that.
An accident, a death, a career change, illness, or even just getting older. I remember that when I hit my 40s, I was thinking, there's got to be something more. So I started watching this preacher named Dr. Stanley. I can't remember what it was, Charles Stanley. And I remember specifically listening to one of his lectures. And he was saying that, everything just goes along just fine. You're making progress. You're getting where you want to be. And then somewhere in your 40s, God says, it's time to work on you now. And everything blows up. Everything you thought you knew, you don't know. And
that makes sense to me. Like you hear of a midlife crisis. That's what it sounds like. This dark night of the soul. All these are the same things.
But they're all around the same time. But that's what he was saying. I'm going, when I was reading Dark Night of the Soul, says that sounds like Dr. Stanley saying, it's time to work on you. So, you've had it.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So anyway, it's the realization that you don't know who you are, or you don't know what you want in life. And a lot of times you don't know what you want to be happy.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
What is it you really, really want?
Exactly.
Right?
I don't know. I know what I don't want, but I don't know what I want.
Yeah, I agree, Juno. We make plans and God laughs. You're absolutely right. And I had that in my face recently. And it's very true still to this day.
I don't know that it changes
I don't think so either. So maybe you have everything you've ever wanted and you're still not happy. Ultimately, something shakes you out of your day-to-day existence and wakes you up that there's more to life than what you've been experiencing. As bad as it sounds, dark night of the soul is really a good thing. After the dark night of the soul, a new spirit, a new purpose in your life is birthed. And you know what? You're happier than before. It's a process that many of us go through multiple times in our lives. It's profoundly transformative, and we realize that the meaning of life is whatever we want our life to be. It's our life. We get to choose by our actions, our thoughts, and our feelings what we want our life to be. And that's pretty powerful. If you stop and think about it, that's the magic of it. But it's also a huge responsibility. Suddenly we're obligated to make a better life for you and me.
And be responsible.
And be responsible for it. But each of us is responsible for our own life. There's no one that can help us. There's no one that can do it for us. There's no guru that's going to do it for you. It's each of our stories, and we all have to do it ourselves. And usually you have to do it alone. And you're going to feel alone and isolated at times. But that alone time is also bringing you awareness. That mindfulness, the meditation, is bringing you closer to an answer. And you also realize how important a spiritual practice is. The solitude and the meditation.
Yeah. We have to go within
Gave me chills.
ourselves to rediscover ourselves and our life's purpose. And when we go within, we will find the pain and the sorrow that starts in childhood. And that's our shadow side.
Let's see.
Our inner shadow is the wounded part of us.
Wrong button.
Okay.
There we go.
I love that picture.
I do too.
Our inner shadow is the wounded part of us. It's composed of the parts of us that we
do it with source.
Subconsciously got rid of or rejected for some reason. Shadow work is working with your subconscious mind to uncover the parts of yourself that you repress and hide from yourself, that you think are undesirable. You've been taught to think that way. So.
Absolutely. Programmed since birth to think that way.
Right. So we often revisit the trauma and invalidations received throughout our life. We feel miserable about our own mistakes and shortcomings. We start to see how our thoughts and behavior and emotions influence our behaviors. When we become aware of this, we can empower ourselves to live life more deliberately and consciously. We know what we're doing. In other words, we're more mindful. And we can be our authentic selves.
Go lay back down, Miss Linda. Go take care of that ankle.
Just turn your volume up and go.
It doesn't want to be, your foot does not want to be down. It wants to be up. It needs to be up. We love you too.
We love you too, Miss Linda.
Did you finish?
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to point out this picture and how he's literally, it looks like the veil. Instead of a mirror, it looks more to me, it shows how thin the veil is, and all he has to do is step through. I think that's a really powerful picture. Anyway, where were we? Okay, so how do we work through the dark night of the soul? Confront our shadow side, address our past traumas, mostly the ones that started in childhood, and believe that you're worth it. And you are. We all are. We all need to get to our true selves.
Right.
Practice spotting your inner shadow. Look at your habits, your patterns, your desires, your triggers. What patterns or behaviors are holding you back from whatever it is you want to do or whatever you want to be? But avoid shaming others. But most importantly, avoid shaming yourself. Be compassionate towards yourself. Meditate to observe your triggers. Ask your spirit guides for help. Keep a journal. Write down what you're feeling. Writing it out makes it crystal clear. And also, don't forget to write down what you want out of life. What are your greatest desires? Express yourself. Express your frustrations. Whatever it is you're going through, express that through music, art, what?
Writing.
Even
Drawing pictures.
Drawing, whatever
music,
it is.
Whatever.
Your intuition will get stronger and stronger, and you need to let it guide you. I don't know about you guys, but when I don't follow my gut, it's almost always a huge mistake. Surrender to the universe. We know how that works. Surrender to the universe, and then you too can have a YouTube channel. Just kidding. But when I surrendered, that's what they told me I had to do. And trust the universe has your back. The universe is conspiring with us, not against us, as some like to believe.
Right.
We all deserve to live life as a whole, happy human being, the sum of all of our parts. But we need to practice that self-acceptance. Be kind and compassionate to yourself.
And the benefits are more self-confidence, better relationships with better decision making, improved creativity, overall wellness. You can even be happy.
You're right, Ruth. Shadow work does stir up creativity.
Exactly. You realize that you have lived through all the trauma and injustices of life, and you're still here. You are a survivor. Celebrate. Be grateful for the lessons that brought you here. All that stuff brought you to who you are now. The whole new world is out there, and you're now coming from a place of calm.
I love that. I use a phoenix in my logo because I feel like that's what I am, out of the ashes.
Out of the ashes.
And more than once have I been a phoenix, I guess. I don't know. Find the gift in the darkness. While every experience of the dark night of the soul is different, the one common thread is that it's a path of initiation to a higher self. We're in the dark so we can know what the light is. We're disconnected so that we can know what connection is. We're lost so that we can find our way home. It is part of the awakening process, the death of the old self and the birth of the true self. We are reborn and awaken with a deeper sense of purpose and connectedness to ourselves, the world, and the universe. Woohoo! I love that. Hi, Jansfree, Tracy Ralph. Nice to see you both.
See what Warrior Girl said.
I heard the some I share recently that our shadow self is our twin flame. I don't get that. I'm not.
Heard someone share recently that we are.
Interesting. I'm not sure.
It's interesting. We'll have to look into that. It's an interesting thought.
I don't know. Interesting. I agree. To me, our twin flame is just another fractal of our soul. So it's ourselves, but as a different human.
And these are personal opinions.
And that's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just a crazy old lady with a YouTube channel. Right. If you want to know more about shadow work, you might check out our episode 15 on April 12th, because to me there's a lot of similarities, and if you're interested in that, I would check out episode 15, shadow work. And the next show is Am I Going Crazy? How many of y'all can relate to that? I imagine all of you.
All of you. I'll do some research on twin flames. I thought twin flames was, it was another human, but it's not. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Yeah,
I've heard of a lot of different definitions from twin flames, but what my guides are telling me is it's just another aspect of ourselves that we we agreed to meet in our soul contracts.
Cool.
Take it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Who wants cards?
Yeah, off the heavy stuff.
Yeah. It was kind of depressing doing this research.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that nobody ever touches and you don't know what it is.
Yeah. And we do need to talk about it because
Yeah.
people have midlife crisis and they don't know what they're going through.
Any particular number?
Juno wants a card. It's so good to see you here, Juno. Let's see. Need to rewatch.
Yeah.
Oh, it went quick.
Yeah. 20 minutes.
Yeah. It was quick. She wants the card number 12.
Okay. And Debbie Kane would like one.
And Deb, nice to see you here too.
And G. Covington?
Of course.
Yes, we're all crazy in some way.
Yep.
And you're right. It would be boring if we weren't.
You're right. I agree wholeheartedly, Ruth.
I perfectly love being probably unique. Or at least different.
You got it, Jan's free. My little sister's name is Jan. Every time I see your name, I think, oh, no. Oh, you're so sweet, Epiphany. Thank you.
Confidence.
Okay, this is for you, Juno. I'm going to go to card cam.
That's okay. Anyway, I'm getting confidence. And remember that there are definitions for all these words. I just read what I get from them. Okay?
As you should.
Yeah. Anyway. I'm getting that you are so knowledgeable about so much, and especially to do with the cards and things, that your confidence, you should be there. And with every show you're doing where you're explaining about the cards, your confidence is growing. That's the feeling I get.
I hope so.
Yeah, so keep doing it because your confidence is growing and you have every right to have it grow because you are very, very knowledgeable in cards.
Knowledgeable and talented.
Yes.
Very much so.
Don't be afraid, and I know everybody says it's lack of confidence, but I think that's going to change.
Cool.
You're getting more and more all the time.
Oh, thanks, Ruth. I'm glad. I think we got a few things sorted.
Yay.
Recently.
We're working
Yay.
hard.
Okay. MJ 420.
Any particular card?
No, I just wrote down names. How does the card? How does the card?
How does the...
I got you on the list, Tracy.
You want a card? Is that what you're trying to say, MJ 420?
Oh, cool. I can't wait to see your new
Great.
mandala. I love the July one. You made beautiful mandalas. Okay, this is for 420, MJ 420. I'm just going down the list, you guys. So if you have a number, give me a number if you want a card.
You'll have to look back. I think there was one. But I got Juno's. That was 12. I gotten it. So I'm just going to pick one for...
MJ 420.
MJ 420. For some reason, there's that big stack. You acquire knowledge daily, even more and more all the time. And you're getting it from both life and from upstairs, across the veil.
Cool.
So you may not be aware of it, but it's growing by leaps and bounds, your knowledge. And when you need it, you'll have it. Okay?
Cool.
Yeah.
Next is Warrior Girl. I don't see any numbers.
Oh, I should have taken that. Sorry. I just forgot.
Juno is 12. You already got her.
That's all right.
That's the only other one.
Creativity, sexuality. And the energy needed to go along with your creativity is there. Let's see. That is just, you're working on. Don't be afraid to start the new project.
Cool.
And keep all your creativity in it. Don't let it become mundane. Keep it yours. You're creative. Okay? Don't let anybody else tell you what to do with it. You need to do it. Okay? And you have the energy.
I'm laughing at Warrior Girl. I feel the same way. So not interested.
But you do have the creativity and the energy needed. I never said anything about sexuality other than that's the name of the card.
The next one's for You Are the Oracle. Hi, Ron. You are the Oracle.
You are
Epiphany.
the Oracle.
That's Epiphany.
Oh, Epiphany. Okay. It's easier when you have.
You're
the full
welcome,
right
MJ.
name. Oh, you can play around all you want. We love it.
Anybody that has a channel, a YouTube channel, please put your link in the chat room because I can't get over there to do it. And you guys are out there and you can put your own channel in. For sure. I know, Juno, you need to put yours up there. I don't know who else is out here that has a channel. I can't remember.
Are you...
That's Epiphany.
Epiphany. Are you thinking of doing a show with somebody? Because if you are, it's a good idea.
Cool.
You both, or if it's three, all three of you will enjoy it. The number 3 came in my head. I don't know why. But they're saying, yeah, go for it. It's a really good idea. So if not, you might want to think about it. But I have a feeling it's going to come your way.
That's interesting.
So you won't have to do much.
Okay, the next is Linda Sandoval. If she's still here, but she can always come back and watch if she's not.
Good job, Juno. Wow. Okay. Juno's got a list of stuff that she's done. I don't know where you find time to be here. Thank you for being here.
Well, you've seen the monthly collab she does with Wisdom Seeker Joan. We've watched it.
Yeah, I know, but she's also doing a tarot deck and...
So this is Linda Sandoval. I don't get a number. And Gina M., you're on the list, honey. No worries. We got a big list today.
Worthy. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
They're saying you're worthy of everything that's coming your way that's good. Don't turn it down. Don't say, I don't deserve this. You do. Okay?
Maybe not that broken ankle.
No, you've got better things coming.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you've got much better things coming. The ankle is actually, the ankle's to slow you down so that you can do some of the things that you need to get done.
Whoa.
So enjoy the break. I mean the change in time, not the foot. Okay. But yeah, get those things done that you haven't had time to do.
That you can do sitting on your butt with your foot up.
Yeah, they're just trying to slow you down a little bit so you can get some stuff done.
That's amazing.
Okay? You're definitely worthy.
That was a wake-up call. Interesting. Juno, are you guys getting a lot of storms right now? We are too. How weird. Arizona
Who is the
and
next
Key
person?
West. Chris MK. Chris, this is for you.
Yeah, it fell out or jumped out. It's yours. It's oops, this way. Rejuvenation. I was a teacher so long that I'm so used to just turning upside down and just reading it upside down while I'm talking to the student. But with the light is much better. So, are you getting rain too? Because if you are, that also is there to help rejuvenate you. Take a little bit of time. There have been some synchronicities that have been happening that, if you think about them and you look for them, they will help rejuvenate you in what you're doing in this work. Okay? Keep your eyes open for those synchronicities.
Cool.
They're there. And they're there to help you feel better about things.
Lovely. Next is Debbie Kane.
Debbie Kane.
Debbie Kane. And then Gina M. Just so you guys can be ready. That's funny. I can do everything on my laptop, but I can't do it on my phone or my iPad. I love mudras. I use mudras when I'm doing, in yoga and meditation.
What is mudras?
Mudras, hand.
Oh, okay. So you got to define things for me. I know what you're talking about.
She was just defined it up there. That's why I said something.
Thank you. Well, I knew somebody had asked.
Big bubble. Getting synchronicities. Thank you. Perfect. Cool. That's neat. Okay, this is for Debbie Kane.
Knowledge.
Interesting.
Okay. You've been getting a lot of downloads lately.
Wow.
Mostly in your sleep. And you wake up tireder than you think you should. But that's okay. I mean, they're just finishing the downloads, and those can be very energy taking because you're trying to understand them and store them and get everything out of it. But you've been getting a lot of downloads with a lot of knowledge coming in. So congratulations. That's a lot of work, but congratulations.
I get that she's really busy at night, too.
Yes, she is.
And the next one is Miss Gina M.
Gina M.
Gina M.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my hearing aids are not working quite as well as I would like.
Oh, I can't wait to watch these mudras. The mudra videos. I didn't know there was 108.
Wow.
That's cool. Oh, great. See, the past life reading last week with you and Scott was amazing. I'll email you about it. Sure. And I did watch the giant videos. That was very strange. I think we need to share that. These huge men. Yeah. I can't remember where it was.
I remember seeing them in pictures before. Some of the same pictures. Okay.
No, this was a video that Juno sent me that had these two men walking towards each other from across the street, and they were like 4 times taller than the other humans around them.
Wow.
Bizarro.
Gina M.
Gina M. Dreams and songs. That's cool. That's right. It was in Egypt. It was in a land around the pyramids. It wasn't right by the pyramids, but in some kind of village near the pyramids. It was bizarre.
This is for Gina M. And you do have as much all the power you need to do what you want to do. You do have it. You just have to recognize that you do.
We all do.
Yeah, we all do. That's true. But you do need to recognize it. Everything you need is there. And all the power that you need is there. So go ahead with what you're doing because you'll find you can. Okay?
Lovely. G. Covington, you're next. MJ420, everyone is beautiful in this community. And we don't do not nice. I think the moderators would be on them like a rooster on a June bug. Anybody that wasn't nice. I don't do not nice. I don't. It doesn't help anybody. Oh, I love that, Juno. That's hilarious. Act Naturally. Cool. I remember that song.
Yep.
Oh, I did know he sang that.
Yes.
I saw him in the 90s. When did I go? I went to England in 95. This is G. Covington.
Okay.
I guess the early 90s, I saw him with a bunch of other, well, I think it's his all-star band. And he actually was quite good.
Funny.
G. Covington. Hi, Aries girl.
Creativity. We're not really talking about sexuality, but sexuality is creativity and energy. And it was funny to me because I was spreading out all the cards and they're saying, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, right there. And it's like one of the top cards. So,
wow.
But yes, you do have the creativity. Let it go. Let all that creativity come out. You're holding back. And they're saying, let it come. You got the energy for it. Let it go. Let it go.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out who the... okay, the next one is Jansfree. Jansfree.
Okay. Hello, Aries, girl, Virgo, moon. I remember their hands. Oh, I guess... Oh, you got two that popped up.
Who's this? This is Jansfree. Ooh, beautiful. Recognition and power. Wow.
You have the power and the recognition is coming right with it. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And people are going to recognize it and you for what you are. Okay? You've got them both together and that... I mean, they were so close together, I couldn't tell there were two cards at first. So they come together all the time. So your recognition and your power. And the more recognized you are, the more power you have to handle it. So don't worry about it. Just do it.
Wow, that's nice.
Keep going.
Okay, next is Tracy Ralph.
Tracy Ralph.
You're welcome, Juno. We need to share our channels with everybody. These are high energy people. You guys are very high vibe people, and we need to share the wealth, so to speak. Congrats on your new job,
Fantastic.
Gina. That's always nice. You're welcome, Jansfree. So this is Tracy Ralph.
Music.
Ooh, wow. I haven't seen that card before. Can you pull it down a little?
Mm-hmm.
So this is for Tracy, this music card.
It's not so much you're making music as you're keeping music going around
hi,
you.
Earth Mama.
And that's...
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay. You do better with it going. Do be discriminatory about what you listen to. Some of it is a little bit more, what is it? What is it when it's male-oriented?
Patriarchal?
No, it's like the 50s, 60s. But they always talk...
Patriarchal.
Okay.
Misogynistic is what you're looking for,
Misogynistic is
yes.
yeah. some of it's that way, and remember that whatever you listen to will influence you, whether you think it will or not. So,
do you remember I told you I had to go through my playlist and get rid of the sad songs?
Yeah. So you don't you want an up type music, but they say you do well with it, and do keep it on because it helps keep you going when you start to flag a little. Okay? But
I love music.
yeah, I love music too. So just figure out what it is. I will let you know that if you're really thinking about something and it's a very difficult concept, I have found that classical music helps.
I love classical. That's
It
my
runs
fave.
your mind crazy, but your mind is going so much that it's able to deal with the concepts that are difficult for us to deal with. And I know that works, and I don't know why I said that, so that must be part of it. Okay?
Yeah, that came from somewhere else, and awesome.
So that must be part of what you need to do, and you needed that clue.
Ooh.
But you do better with music.
I don't know how to use a singing bowl, Juna. I'm really interested in it. Would somebody please do a singing bowl class? I would come, because they're beautiful, and
Yeah, they are.
I have no idea. I listen to mostly country and easy listening. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Watch out for that country.
Yeah, country's kind of bad about
watch out
misogynistic stuff.
You may want to take a look and see which ones run pretty close. There are some pretty close country songs to the melodies that are in the classical songs. So you'd be surprised how much similarity there is there in a lot of it. So.
Okay. And last but not least, Ruth would like number 8.
All right, we can do that. Whoa.
I love that.
Yeah, I could take my hearing aids out. I wouldn't need them.
Wow. I've never heard of making a hat out of it, but okay.
Oh, that's cool. I
love
talk
it.
about being immersed in the sound.
No kidding.
Exactly.
No kidding. So card number 8. If we missed anybody, let me know now, because as far as I know, this is the last one.
Prayers.
Prayers.
Your prayers will be answered. They want you to go ahead and pray, whether you're praying by journaling or meditating.
No,
There's
I didn't.
all sorts of different ways that you can do prayers, and they just want you to keep talking. Okay? Remember that they cannot help you out unless you ask for the help.
Out.
So
Out.
if that's what a prayer involves
Thank
for
you.
you, then go ahead and ask them, because that's the only way they can help is with asking. But it can. There's lots of ways to pray, so do what's comfortable for you. Okay.
I missed that. I have striking the ball with striking on 4 sides and then it rings. It sends out a quadrophonic. Oh, how cool. Okay, Ron needs a card.
Ron needs
I didn't
a card.
forget you, Ron, I swear.
Any number, or just have me pick?
Just a pick.
All right.
We don't have too many numbers. I
Nope.
think that's because they realize it's really hard to do that. That's hilarious. I didn't know Tara's Apprentice did that. We haven't done Earth Mama, but we will. We just got this is Ron. You've got it too far up. They can't see it.
I will move it.
Music.
Ron got music, so
Thank you, Warrior Girl.
you may find that time goes by a little bit faster if you listen to it, but it's also saying that it will lift your soul. So don't be afraid to listen to it whenever possible, because it will help you. For some reason or other, they said it will ease the stresses that you have. Okay?
I've been listening to disco music while I exercise.
Well, I can see that. very upbeat.
Yeah, it keeps me moving when I really don't want to be moving at all.
Earth Mama, I will
Yeah.
have it out to you in a minute.
We got you on the list, Earth Mommy. You're next. This is for you. Oh, my nose.
I don't know why I got to do it with two hands, but it says.
So the next show is Am I Going Crazy? And that will be on Tuesday, you guys.
Also, how you know you're not.
And how to know that you're not crazy.
You got music too, Earth Mama.
Wow,
That is weird.
beautiful.
But they want you to listen to the music of the earth,
Wow.
being Earth Mama. They want you to go out into nature, listen for the birds, listen for the wind, listen for the crickets. Hopefully the cicadas won't blow them away, and it depends on where you are. But they want you to listen to the earth music.
That's beautiful.
So get back into nature. And if it's near a coast, listen to the waves. Whatever music is out there from the earth, they want you to listen to it. Okay? And get close.
Drumming.
Drumming, that was great. Drumming is also on earth music. Perfect. Yes.
I agree, Tracy.
I think so too.
Yep.
Yep. And it will help you get there too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that is everyone. And then let's do a card for the day. A card for the next week.
Until we meet again.
It makes sense to her, so yeah, that's great.
Good.
Good. You guys, if you like the show, please like and subscribe and even share it if you think you know somebody that might be interested.
Or enjoy
We'd
it.
appreciate it. Oh, yeah, you got Tracy's channel.
Right.
Fantastic.
Do you want to pull this one?
Sure.
Alrighty.
So this is what you need to know for the next few days. Return to Spirit. I swear to God, that's the one I got last week. Last Tuesday.
They're saying be careful of everything that's going on. Don't buy into it. Stay with Spirit, because that's where it really is.
It certainly is, and we all
Okay,
know
so
that.
don't worry about what's going on in the world. It's there, but it's there to distract you. So stay with the Spirit.
Yep. It's all a distraction. We just need to be working on ourselves, because when we work on ourselves, it spreads out from our heart outwards. And that's the only way we get to change the planet. So ignore all the distractions out there. Go within and be happy. We love you guys. Thanks so much for coming today.
Continue to spread the love.
Continue to spread that love.
Lots and lots of unconditional love from us, but also continue to spread it. Every bit helps.
We'll see you next time, and thanks so much for stopping in today. We do love you all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.